What's up, everybody? It's your boy Cali checking in one time, and I received several requests. People have asked me to speak on the situation of that young girl who was found dead in a freezer in a hotel in Chicago, Kenneka Jenkins. The one thing that we do know, a young girl is dead. And she thought she was safe because she was surrounded by her so-called friends. A lot of time we surround ourselves with different groups of people. We surround ourselves with people we call our best friends and our clique, our squad, our gang, and all of that. You feel safe and you feel secure. But at the end of the day, who really got your back? Several stories have been reported. She was set up by her friends, that the group of guys paid her friends a couple $100 to sleep with her, and they raped her. She ended up dead. Then the police, there's reports that the police claim that the young girl was drunk and walked into the freezer and stayed there until she died. And that story doesn't make any sense. Regardless of what the reports are saying, one thing we do know, her friends ain't saying nothing. Her so-called friends, they not stepping up. They not speaking up on her behalf. Her mother doesn't know anything. Her mother's hurting right now. And right now, I just want everybody that in the sound of my voice, everybody that follow me, everybody that watch my videos, if you got a little sister, a young daughter, a young cousin, I need y'all to have this conversation with them and let them know you gotta watch the company you keep. People ain't real. These people, they claim they're your bro, they claim they're your sister, they will set you up. I know. I've been set up by the people that's closest to me. People try to get me locked up. I was facing 10 years in jail by somebody that's close to me that try to set me up. So if anybody talking to you about friends and family ain't what they saying they is, it's me. Jealousy is real. People will plot on you. Y'all moving in a group of 10 to 10 of y'all, only one of them is really your friend, really down for you. And in some cases, none of them are. When I was younger, you know, a lot of times we don't listen to our parents. They got advice for us, and we don't listen to them. My mom always told me, you know, be careful riding in cars with your friends and getting in the cars and y'all going places and stuff like that. And I'm young, I'm thinking, man, I'm just trying to go to the mall. But she used to say, you know what? If one of your friends got a gun in that car and the police pull y'all over and find that gun, all y'all going to jail. That's it. You gonna face the consequences. And you could have avoided that by simply not even going. Those kids had no business in a hotel like that. They all look too young to be in a hotel with weed and alcohol. It was a setup for a bad situation. And for real, I need the young girls to listen to me. We don't need no more mothers crying. We don't need no more dead men and women out here. We don't need no more people in jail. Young kids, their life is cut short. You gotta watch your surroundings at all times. And when it hit the fan and they started to get the social media backlash, it's reported that one of the girls tried to commit suicide. Instead of telling what happened to her friend, she tried to commit suicide. That's what guilt do to you. That's what happens when the devil plays with you, tries to get you to do evil stuff, then he wants to get you to destroy yourself. We're in a spiritual warfare, people. We can't make our children do anything. What we can do is we can give them knowledge. We can give them wisdom. We can talk to them. Show them this situation with Kenneka. Show them the video. Show them the news reports. Let them know it's not sweet. It's not safe out here. Even Jesus had a Judas. Judas betrayed Jesus. He was right there eating with him. They was fishing together. They was traveling together. And Judas sold Jesus out for some shekels of gold, for money. They did the same thing to Kenneka Jenkins, man. Even Peter in the Bible, Peter was Jesus' right-hand man. He was right there with Jesus. He was the rowdy one. And Jesus told him, you gonna deny me 3 times. Peter was like, nah, I would never do that. Somebody in the crowd, they saw Peter. They was like, Peter, don't you be with Jesus? And Peter was like, nah, I don't know. Who that? But that was his man. That was his boy. He would never betray him. And man, that's all I gotta say, man. Spread love, man. Pray for the people of Chicago. It's a war zone in Chicago. Pray for the young people of Chicago, man. I ask that y'all lift the families up in your prayers. It's Cali. Keeping it 100, always. Somebody gotta do it.